Hi Libra, and welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This is for March 5th through March 15th, 2019, and I'm excited to say that I will be using one of my own berry decks for this reading. This is just a preview of this deck. I am making sure everything is on point before I actually release it to the public, so the pre-sale will be coming very, very soon. But right now, this is just a preview, and this is the Relationship Connections Oracle. So Libra, I'm going to pull a card to see overall energy for you, overall energy for whoever you are involved with. I'm looking at masculine energy on this side, feminine energy on this side. Now, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you need to go to the side that truly resonates and fits for you, since this is a general reading. All right, Libra, let's see what's coming out for you. Okay, we have the distorted feminine, mask, agenda, dishonest. All right, so the masculine over here could be very much questioning his feminine, or he is putting on a bit of a mask and front himself over these next 2 weeks, or at some point through this next 2 weeks, because feminine and masculine energies exist in everybody, okay? Whether you're male or female, there's a balance of both, yin and yang. So over here on the masculine side, he's either seeing his feminine, he's questioning her, or he himself is holding back, kind of putting on a mask. Well, here we go. A distorted feminine energy over here on the feminine side, scorned, vengeful, unforgiving. So what I see is masculine feeling a little bit weary and unsure of the feminine. Not that she's wearing a mask, but he's kind of nervous. She's mad about something, something's happened in the past, like, or at this point in time, over these next 2 weeks, the feminine energy of this reading is very vengeful, very angry, very unforgiving towards her masculine for whatever reason, whatever has happened. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so we have the awakened masculine, stable, honest, committed, followed by distorted, third-party player. Over here we have hiding, silence. This is distorted, and another distorted, prideful. So what I see is, you know, something has happened here. The masculine energy is coming through as a little bit deceptive, okay? Something has happened and it's really upset the feminine energy. And now she is in a place where she has blocked, she's hiding, she's ghosting, and she's really caught up in her ego and her pride right now towards the masculine. It's like, you know, screw you, you will never do this to me again, or I will totally get you back, because even though these are, you know, awakened and distorted masculine energies, with this and, you know, this one, I kind of see there's some of you that may be going through some legal matters with, you know, like an ex, or maybe you're even going through a divorce, and this person on the other side, man, they're just really trying to take this side to the cleaners for whatever happened. Like, there's so much anger and venom and frustration. It's like, I want to get you back. I will get you where it hurts. And on top of that, it's like, but I'm not even going to talk to you about it. I'm not even going to give you an explanation. I'm just going to stick it to you hard and walk away and not say a word, not say anything to you. And again, I don't feel like it's just because this person is malicious. There's a lot of things that have happened that they're very upset about. So they're being far more ego-based than they are being from their heart and their soul, because operating from the heart and soul right now is far too painful just from whatever has happened. And so over here, you know, those of you that are in this like separation, this legal battle, divorce, it's almost like the masculine is really putting on a front, that he cares, that he's honest, that, you know, he wants the best resolution for all involved, but I don't really think he does, okay? He's just a little bit more slick about his game and what he's really doing and the way he's really operating. So I can see why the feminine energy is very upset, is operating straight from ego, okay? So there is definitely some trickery going on for those of you involved in any sort of like divorce, legal separation, anything like that, between the two of you. Now, for those of you that are in a relationship committed and none of that applies, we are definitely at an impasse. There is something that's happened and we're really angry and frustrated and upset and like giving this silent treatment. And over here, I kind of feel like, all right, well, I'm going to put on the mask that all is well and that I'm really committed to this, to try to dissipate this energy, to try to, you know, bring some peace and restoration back to this situation. Some of you who are like dating somebody or just seeing somebody, this isn't a serious commitment. I really feel like there's a lot of back and forth. And listen, if this is a situation where somebody comes in and they're acting like they want to be committed, they want to be in a relationship, no, that's the mask they wear. They're really just trying to get what they want and then get out of it. And I think that these next 2 weeks, if that's something that really speaks to you, it is time for this side of the reading to work more from ego rather than heart and soul, and ghost and block and, you know, assert themselves, because this is definitely like, I'm going to take advantage of you and I'm going to pretend and I'm going to lie to your face that I'm in this when I'm really not, okay? So if that's something you've been going through, really time to way distance yourself from that and not allow your heart and your emotions to dictate for you, because they're up to no good. So let's pull some tarot and get some more information. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Those of you in that battle, man. Woo! Battle, Hierophant right there, the Judge. And the Four of Cups. It's just... Listen, to save face, it's like you've got to come across as professional as possible. Those of you that are up against somebody who's just really vicious, because look at it, the Emperor's coming out over here. And then we have the Four of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I definitely do see a standoff and battle of wills for those of you who are in the courts for whatever reason, okay? This energy looks far more vengeful and upset and angry and defensive and like, I want it all. I will do whatever it takes. I want it all. And over here, this is honestly, even though we have the Joker, this is a more balanced, fair energy. In fact, to me, it's like, if this person's really getting screwed over, the scales are going to balance and things are not going to turn out as badly as this side thought that they would, okay? But over here, it is a huge fight, like tooth and nail. I want the house, I want this, I want that. I will do whatever it takes. I've earned these things. You screwed me over. You cheated. You did this. You did that. So I deserve all of this. And it's a very strong stance. And I don't feel like that energy is going to change anytime soon. So that's why over here, it's better served to cut the losses, do what's right, be as fair and true and honest as you can, even though that doesn't exactly, you know, make you happy. If this is your side of the reading, that's just what you're best served to do for the best outcome for you. Put on that mask, put on that front. Don't really expose this energy, how you're feeling here. It will just serve you better to be more in the Hierophant, very positive, very pure type of vibration when dealing with this, okay? And I do, like, I feel like things are going to be okay, but again, it's not like, oh, let me jump for joy for how all this turns out, okay? It's just like some fairness. Those of you in a committed relationship, yeah, we're definitely fighting. There's something that's happened that we're upset about, and again, it might be better to put on a nice front and face while you guys work through this than, you know, join this energy of anger and frustration and silent treatment and pettiness, okay? So I'm going to, yeah, remember past lessons, Libra, and learn from them. Don't, if this has like been a repeating cycle, it's time to remember, okay, this is what always happens. This is what I usually do. So what can I do different this time to break this cycle, to get new energy moving through this relationship? Those of you who are single, be wary. You know, there may be somebody who's just bored and on the prowl, and they're offering you, you know, like a nice elaborate date or something. Yeah, don't even bite. Don't even go for it. You're better served, especially if this is somebody who, like, you hear from them, you spend time, and then you don't hear from them for like ever, and they always just like have all these excuses as to why. Like, yeah, don't even give them the time of day if they're showing back up, okay? Like, don't do it. So Libra, this is the second deck that I will be putting out in the month of March, and this is the Signs from Nature Oracle. So again, this is just a preview, but let's get some more information about your reading. Oh, you know what? And then I gotta pull 2 more cards. Compromise. So this side of the reading is really trying, okay? And also, again, like I said, it's better to put on a front of positivity and professionalism, especially if you're in some sort of legal battle, and be willing to compromise even if it's not what you want. It's like that balances the energies out just so much better. Yeah, angel guidance. Pay attention to white feathers that you see all around, because that's your angels letting you know they are near. They are guiding you. All is well, no matter what it looks like. Trust them. Compromise. Be willing to bend, be flexible, because there is a new beginning. There's fresh energy coming in, Libra. There really is. Yeah, but we've got to break the repeating cycle that we've already just talked about. You know, remember past lessons, make different decisions this time around. And the cards that I actually didn't pull was the romance angels. So let's pull a couple of those too to see what those are going to add to the nature signs. So we've got free ourselves, and we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, Libra, this next 2 weeks is really offering those who are coupled up a chance to break some sort of cycle or repeating pattern of behavior. And it's like we're both kind of at this standoff, but it's time to really compromise within the relationship. Ask for synchronicities and signs and guidance from your angels and your spirit guides. They will gladly provide it, especially after this reading. If you start seeing white feathers in abundance, you know what's up, because there is a new beginning for you. There is beautiful energy. There is a rainbow after the storm, but it's like we've got to complete this cycle. We've got to break some repetitive behavior. We've got to free ourselves from something, okay? And since this is general, only you know what that is. And again, if you have a relationship that's just in and out of your life, it's time to break the cycle of that, because there is something better for you out there, okay? Those of you in committed relationships, we definitely can overcome everything that's going on. But again, we've got to start making new choices on how we handle things so that we can break these cycles that we go through that cause us so much heartache and pain, because we have the Hierophant and we have an Emperor. Those are 2 very strong energies that can go head to head, and neither one can really outdo the other, okay? They're powerful in their own right, but in separate ways. A Hierophant with the the feather over here, a lot of angelic guidance, a lot of spiritual energy, a lot of spirituality over here. With the Emperor, you know, that's very physical. That's somebody who's very in control, could be a boss, could be a leader. You know, they're just used to being in a position of power and dictatorship, and it might be hard for them to not try to control this person. All right, it's just, some of you, we've got to work through some challenge and we'll be okay, worth waiting for, divine timing. Others, and like compromise is huge and key in making that happen. Okay, others of you, it's like you've just got to get through it. Those of you who are in a battle, and know that the angels are with you and things are going to work out okay. Just very, very important for you to compromise, even if you don't want to. Trust me on that. Do it. That will be the best for everybody involved. Like, ultimately, that will help you, or help this side of the reading out the most, is just by being willing to compromise, even if this side does not deserve it. That will break a cycle. Okay, so new energy coming in though, Libra. I see that some of you, this has been like a really hard, long suffering with the 9 and the 10 here, but we are just about to the end of that, and there's newness coming in for Libra. Okay, so those are your messages, Libra. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.